You just need to know that if you give up right now, everything that you've done, every sacrifice you've made, all the pain that you've taken, all the anxiety that you've had for this one thing is probably all going to go in waste. If you are someone who's faced a lot of failures in life and you are somehow just stuck in the loop, then this video is for you. Let me tell you one thing. Failures do not make you average. Failures do not make you a disappointment. Failures are only there to pressurize you so that you could become something that you've always dreamed of and always wished for. Pressure is a privilege. That's what I tell myself whenever I'm feeling low and I cannot face my battles. That's what I tell myself is pressure is a privilege, because a coal turns into diamond when there is enough pressure on it. Either you are the coal that breaks off or you become a diamond. It's as simple as that. So pressure in life is only going to make you grow. You need to know one thing, that if you don't get back up, then everything that you have sacrificed for, every moment that you have sacrificed, every joy that you've given up for this one win will go to waste. Just because you failed like 4 times, 5 times does not mean that you cannot achieve it. If you're like somebody like me, I have been giving a competitive exam, okay, and it's so tough to crack it for me, but all the people who were with me seem to have cleared the exam, they're on jobs and everything, and I'm still stuck for a few marks. If see, there's always an if this would have happened, then I would be somewhere where I was supposed to be. I want you to know one thing, that there's no pain far more worse than regret, because I genuinely feel not giving up, because I know that, if I give this thing up, I might end up regretting, because I have made so many sacrifices for this one win. It's just going to be painful if I quit. If you work that hard, why would you want to give up now? If you're somebody who's giving competitive exams like, CA, CS, CMA, ACCA, CFA, CPA, JEE, NEET, and, all those other exams I probably don't even know about, where the passing percentage is so goddamn low that no matter how hard you try, how hard you study, you might probably end up not clearing the exam. So just know one thing, that this one exam is not something that is defining your potential. It does not define you as average, because first of all, not everybody can appear for such exams. You need to know that one thing, that not everybody has the enough strength to actually sit again and again and again and again for the same exam and not give up. You are the person who has not given up until now, so why would you want to give up now? Don't give up, because probably in the next 6 months you would be where you want to be right now, probably with something better to hold on to life. Now, coming back to why people keep failing. So I was like searching a lot of things on the internet, because I was very phased out of life, because how could something like that happen to me? That's the victim mindset. First of all, you need to identify that, and then you need to start moving on in life. I realized that I had this one pattern where I used to keep telling myself that nothing good ever happens for me, or nothing good is happening for me. Everything I do just goes to waste and I don't get my rewards. I'm not where I deserve to be. My life actually became everything that I told myself. So let me tell you one thing, failure again and again repeats as a pattern when you self-doubt yourself so much that your brain is unable to process the new information. Your brain just gives up when new information comes in. It might be in any aspect. Once you feed your brain the habit of failure and not winning, your brain actually starts feeling like it cannot process information, and that's how you enter into pattern or loop of constant failures. If you're failing again and again and again and again, it's probably the pattern. It's not your hard work. It's probably your pattern. And that I feel like I self-doubted myself so much every time I gave the exam and everything, that right now I'm stuck in such a loop that it's so hard to break. But now I think differently, my mind works differently, and I'm at a place where I always thought I wanted to be at. And in order to become the person that you want to become, you will have to change your habits. You will have to kill the person that you are right now so that you can become the person that you want to become. You might feel right now that you don't have enough strength, or you are not at the mental health space to face anything in life. I agree with you. Take your day, take few days off, take weeks off, who cares? Get back up is the moral of the story. If you want to win, you have to get back, no matter how many failures you face in life, because that's what life is all about. You are only going to get better at it if you stand up again and not give up. You are only going to win if you don't give up. Call it. I have it. I have it in me. I don't care. I don't care what other people have to say about it. I can do it. I know it. And I don't think anyone knows that better than me. If you're feeling like a failure, just stop. Just stop thinking about it that way. Start thinking that I deserve it all. Start believing in yourself, because the moment you start believing in yourself, things will start working out for you. Because when you've lost so much, and you got nothing to believe in, and then finally when you believe in yourself, you just work miracles.